Hey guys, it's Sheila, also known as Honest Beauty 1988 here on YouTube, and today I have a video for you guys on how I care for and style my Peruvian loose wave hair by VIP Beauty. If you have not seen my initial video for this hair, I will have a link to that at the end of this video and also in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. I've been loving this hair so far, and I want to give you guys some tips and some tricks that are going to apply to most weave, and there's also some specialized tips for loose wave hair. So I have about 6 tips for you guys that will keep your weave looking in tip-top condition. So how good your hair looks, as well as how long your hair is going to last you, greatly depends upon how you care for your hair. If you properly care for your hair, your extensions will last you a very long time. So my first tip is to co-wash and condition your hair on a regular basis. The thing you have to remember with your hair is that even though it's virgin, unprocessed hair, the fact of the matter is it's no longer on someone's body. So it's not receiving those nutrients and the hydration that our natural hair receives from our body anymore. So you have to then give that hair that hydration that it's normally getting from its donor. So when you co-wash the hair, it softens the hair. It also can help with problems with frizz, with tangling, if the hair is properly hydrated. Dry hair is going to tangle, dry hair is going to shed. So co-washing your hair early on will help eliminate a lot of those issues. So I recommend conditioning at least once a week. So depending on how much product you use in your hair, you may want to shampoo and condition the hair, but definitely you want to be conditioning and rehydrating the hair at least once a week so that your hair is not going to become tangled, it's not going to become dry, because our hair rubs up against our clothing, and it constantly has a friction when you're, swinging it and doing all this. So conditioning the hair keeps the hair hydrated, and it really, seriously, you guys, that's the biggest issue with tangling. Keep the hair hydrated and you really won't have as many tangling issues with your hair. So tip number 2 is to avoid heat products as much as possible. So I always let my hair air dry. I make wig units out of my hair, so I'll put them on a wig. I usually wash them at night. I'll put them on a wig head and I just let them set and dry. If for any reason you're in a rush and you absolutely have to wash your hair and you have to get it dry really quickly, use a diffuser. The reason you want to use a diffuser, as opposed to just combing through the hair or just using a regular, blow dryer nozzle on the hair, is because that is going to cause a lot of frizz. So I just use a blow dryer with a diffuser attachment like this whenever I need to get out the door super quickly. The more you manipulate the hair, especially when it's wet, the frizzier the hair is going to become. So the best thing to do is to use a wide tooth comb through your hair, okay? And then kind of just scrunch the hair, and then take your blow dryer, take your diffuser attachment, and set the hair on top of it. This does take a little bit longer than traditionally just, raking through your hair with a blow dryer, but this is going to, one, help your curls be springy and bouncy, and it's going to minimize the frizz that you'll experience. So keeping with the whole idea of keeping heat off of your hair, the less that you're curling and flat ironing and dipping and doing to the hair, the longer the hair is going to last. So I recommend using flexirods or some type of sponge roller. These are actually pretty cool, and that's what I've been using for this hair. They have like a Velcro piece in the middle, and then they also just connect like this. So that's how I achieved these curls. The curls in this hair last a very long time. So typically I'll wand curl the hair a little bit when I first wash the hair, and then after that, between washes, I'm just using flexi rods or these sponge rollers. If you're going to be sleeping in the hair, these are more comfortable to sleep in than the flexirods, but either one works just great. So because the loose wave hair by VIP Beauty really keeps most of its curl pattern, I don't have to do a whole lot of wand curling, but I'm going to show you the technique that I use on the hair when I do wand curl to achieve these type of curls sections. I'm going to take some heat protectant spray and just smooth that on the hair. Make sure the hair is fully detangled, no kinks or anything in it. I'm using my curling wand. This one is a 19 to 35 millimeter, so it's tapered. So basically I'm going to curl this backwards. So I'm just going to start at the bottom here, and I'm just going to roll my way up, and I'm going to scrunch the hair down. When you scrunch the hair down, I feel like it gives the hair more of that original loose wave pattern. So I scrunch it down, and then I'm just going to let it go. If you want it to be looser, then just let it fall. If you want it to be tighter, you can hold the curl a little bit, kind of bounce it around, and then just kind of pull it out. And that's it. Minimal products on your hair. The more product that you use in your hair, the more weighed down and stringy and greasy your hair is going to look and feel. So I only use a couple products in my hair. I use currently right now, I'm using the PYT Argan Oil Super Serum. I love this stuff because it doesn't leave my hair like feeling greasy or looking greasy throughout the week. If I notice my ends are getting a tiny bit dry, and also before I roll my hair, I will apply a little bit, especially like more so to the ends. I take literally one pump, like a dime size amount, literally, and I just rub my hands together and just kind of rub it through the ends of the hair and then throughout the rest of the hair. And that is enough for my entire head. So if you use too much of anything, it's going to be a bad thing. Also, I always use heat protectant. My favorite is the Beyond the Zone Turn Up the Heat protectant. I like this because it's a spray and it doesn't leave your hair feeling greasy. It's very, very sheer, but it helps protect the hair from heat damage. And lastly, the only other thing that I use in my hair is hairspray. And I use hairspray like in the beginning, not throughout the week usually, just in the beginning, or anytime I feel like I want to lay any stray hairs down, I'll take a quick spritz. I've been using the L'Oreal Elnet spray, and I just spray a little bit on there. Also, another one that I like is Garnier Fructis. This is a little bit cheaper than the Elnet. Huge tip, you guys. You have to detangle your hair. So when I get home at night, I don't just throw my wig in the corner. I take it off and I make sure that I detangle. I just go through and I brush it. And so that way when I put it on the next day or whenever the next time I wear it, my hair is ready to go. So that really helps, because especially the back of your hair, because it's rubbing up against your clothes, it's a lot of friction, okay, and especially the longer the hair that you have. So you want to make sure that you're just making sure that hair is detangled on a daily basis, and that will help greatly minimize any tangling. And also when the hair gets tangled, then it can start shedding as well, because you're going to have breakage from trying to get your comb through your hair if you wait several days to do it. So detangle on a daily basis. You'll thank me later. So this brings me to my last tip, which is to cover the hair on a daily basis. So if you're going to be going to sleep at night and you have a sew-in or you're wearing your wig to bed, make sure you have your hair covered up. I recommend, if you want, you can sleep with the rollers, or if not, you can literally just take your hair and you can literally just take it in two sections. You use smaller sections if you want your curls to be more defined, but you can literally just take it and twist it like that, and then just roll it kind of in a bun, and take a bobby pin and pin it like that. Put your bonnet on, and that will protect your hair from drying out, because your hair will dry out from, you know, just pillowcases and things like that. If you're someone who does not like to wrap your hair up at night, at least sleep with like a satin pillowcase. So this will help your hair not to dry out. So hopefully this guy helps you in keeping your extensions in tip-top shape. If you guys have any questions about this hair or any other hair that I review, feel free to leave a comment down below or DM me on the gram, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you guys soon for another video. Bye. Hi guys, it's Sheila.